Hello, welcome, namaste. Miss Zen here. I'm just coming online to see how you're all feeling. We're having hurricanes across the sea. I'm here in the UK. I'm feeling truly blessed to be safe and well tonight. The you know the worst we're getting is a little bit of a storm. But listening to my followers on social media, hearing like what's the danger that the families are in, I understand there's a lot of upset. And just speaking to a couple of my followers tonight, and they're saying to me, Miss Sen, what can I do? What can I do? And in times like these, there is so much happening in the world, and we feel it can make us feel in chaos, both in our inner world and in what's happening in the outer world can affect our inner world. And I just really wanted to come online and say, actually, there's a lot you can do. And I've been getting a lot of spiritual guidance, especially from Jesus the last couple of weeks. I've been working really closely. He's been working really closely with me, should I say, through me, bringing me a lot of spiritual guidance and a lot of reassurance. And something that one of my followers said was, the world is crying. And I said, well, that is a good way to look at it when we have these extreme weather conditions. However, how I see it from my own guidance is the world is not crying. The world, Mother Gaia, is actually cleansing and getting ready for a next stage in development. We can expect to see now into our future some very, very dramatic changes. We're having a new world that's going to be presented to us very soon. And if you think about any major life transitions, if you move house, if you move career, think about a really big one, like if you have a child, if a woman becomes a mother, it's a very upheaving, painful experience. It doesn't come without struggle. This change that's happening in the world now, it challenges everything. It challenges our political views, our economic views. It challenges what we think and feel about one another. So I asked this morning for guidance, and I have a question that I ask every day, which really helps, which is going back to what my follower said first. My follower asked me the question. They said, Miss Zen, what can I do? Which is such a positive question. That's, as a coach, it's something one of my key questions I ask myself every day, both in business, in leisure, in terms of spirituality. I say, what can I do? And it really gets your mind to focus on what you're able to contribute, because when there's things that are going on, like for myself, it's in another country, what can I do? Well, first and foremost, you can pray, and you can meditate, and you can do any of your spiritual practices that are sending out positive love and healing energy. That's number one. But I asked the question today of God, the universe, what can I do? What can I do? And I asked another question, which is really important. I said, what does the world need now? And the answer was immediate. It was love. What the world needs now, and has always needed, is love. Because I think sometimes we forget that we come from pure incarnate source energy. We are love. And we're having weather, which is making people shift from one area of a country to another. We're seeing physical boundaries being shifted and changed. We're seeing people's boundaries in other areas of their life changing. People are starting to question traditional roles. Traditional roles in our relationships, who we choose to have relationships with, in terms of our sexuality, in terms of our freedom to express ourselves. We are becoming so much freer in society, and there's a whole loosening, as you can see, and the earth's allowing that process to happen. I was just saying tonight that to one of my friends, that have a global business now, how would I be able to connect with you guys across the world? And I'm actually interacting with people from all across the world every day. So I no longer become this woman in the UK that can only see the people in my local village. I can now start talking to people about their spirituality and giving spiritual guidance both at home, both in my city, across the country, and now globally. That's what you can do. You can start spreading your message. We all have the ability. One of our God-given abilities, if you don't feel comfortable with the word God, use whatever else you feel comfortable with, is to be able to express ourselves. If you don't feel confident coming on camera and expressing yourself vocally, don't. Think how else you can do it. It might be exerting your right to vote. It might be doing some community work. It might be doing some voluntary work. It might be contributing to a charity. It might be helping your child. It might be the clothes you wear, the hairstyle you have, the way you express yourself in that way. It could be your music. It could be your art. The point is we all have our own unique ways of expressing who we are into this world. And if those unique ways come from a place of our heart, they're heartfelt, then of course we're going to be spreading the love and light that we are. Of course you're making a difference. Your very being, the very breath that comes in and out of your body at any moment of the day is proof that you are alive, that there's blood pumping through your veins, and that your heart is beating, and that your mind is working. And until you feel anything different, keep moving forward. Keep providing the love that you were created from. I want you to take some peace in my message. I want you to share this message and remind everyone how we all have some love to share and to offer. I've been Miss Zen. I look forward to speaking to you all again very soon.